Mondays are the beginning of the Nostalgia Now week, and with it some hints of a possible Sims 1 and Sims 2 re-release. Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to my Sims news video. I'm going to cover that. I'm going to cover the Sims 25th birthday giveaway that they launched today. And I'm also going to start with a reminder that there is supposed to be a game update for The Sims 4 that, per this tweet last week, was supposed to be essentially early this week to address the reports of missing clutter items. They say from Everyday Clutter Kit, hopefully it's all the missing clutter from the Build By catalog, and also reports of overlapping festivals and floating objects. So we didn't get that on Monday, perhaps we'll get it on Tuesday. It is supposed to be a small patch, so maybe that means it won't cause any issues, and maybe it also means that mods won't be disabled, because often if they're minor updates, they don't disable mods, but only time will tell. But if there are any issues, unfortunately, for the first few days of this week, Answers HQ and the EA forums are, read-only, essentially, per this and per video that I did last week, where they talked about the move from Answers HQ to EA forums is underway. That's what they tweeted on Monday, which means both sites will be restricted at certain times, and they said check out their post to see more. And this post I did cover in more detail in a video that I released. And essentially the time frame is that from Sunday to the 29th, Wednesday, essentially the EA forums, which is going to be the new home for the bug reports and other things, is going to be unavailable. They're saying unavailable. When I looked, I could still get to it. I just couldn't post on it, so I could still see it. But it is supposed to launch in all 9 languages with support for most EA games, which definitely includes The Sims, on Wednesday the 29th, but they don't say what time. The only reason I'm particularly bringing this up is if there happens to be any issues with the update, if it happens before this, Wednesday, when this comes back up, it'll be kind of hard to tell because there won't be anywhere official to report it, though perhaps people will, be tweeting about it or sharing it on various other places, but there won't be an official location to put it until the forums is back up, which is supposed to be on Wednesday. So there's not, we're already partially through this time period, and all the bug reports are supposed to be transferred from Answers HQ to the new forums. There is already a bug section for Sims 4, and there's already bugs there that have been reported. So now back to the whole Nostalgia Now week, and The Sims updated their cover photos on Twitter and Facebook with this, which is a sim from Sims 1, and then the conversation bubbles around are from Sims 2, which is fueling a lot of the speculation that they are going to be re-released. And I have an article with more details, but before we get to that article, Sims did start the week with this tweet, BRB, The Sims, and a little video clip which shows Sims 4 to start with, but then, has some colors and whatnot that look like they're from past Sims, and also there is the comment about time travel there. In addition to that, they did share this giveaway. It was a follow-up to that tweet where they said to celebrate the Sims 25th birthday with a giveaway, and with the details there, we'll get back to the details later, and that you can win a Sims 4 pack of your choice or My Sims Cozy Bundle Switch code. Those are what you could win. And the reason I'm bringing this up first is because they also posted about it on their Discord. And what they initially said was 25 prize packs from The Sims 4, My Sims Cozy Bundle, and a surprise bundle. So that was kind of interesting, and I was wondering what that was. But then they changed it, and they took that surprise bundle away, which still makes me wonder what it was supposed to be. And it totally isn't, because the giveaway rules, they also specify what the prize is, and it's what was mentioned on Twitter, not anything else. But it makes me wonder if there was supposed to be something. Maybe there is another giveaway coming. Maybe this re-release is true and that's what the surprise bundle is, but it could really be anything. But maybe it'll be a separate giveaway. But anyways, here is an article from Kotaku, which is saying that Sims 1 and Sims 2 are finally coming back to PC. Of course, this has not been announced. This is still speculation, but, we may get the announcement, if it's true, sooner rather than later. So they're essentially saying here that it's going to be re-released on PC before the end of the month. Again, this is speculation, but that's why I'm saying we may know sooner rather than later, because if that's true, we may know shortly after this video goes out. And they're talking about the teaser from the 25th anniversary roadmap, teasing updates to Sims 4, speaking of which that's coming next week on the 4th. So if you're saying you're missing the 70 plus items that they promised, that's because they're not in the game yet. They're coming on the 4th. And other surprises from now through early February. And the first of the surprises was that Sims 1 character on the cover photo with the interaction prompt wheel from the Sims 2. Or prompt wheel. The games were previously teased via sound effects on the Behind the Sims, and they're talking about official merchandise started making the rounds, and I've seen that there was some quote-unquote merchandise in shops, but I just saw the hint of it. I don't know if it was real, if it was knockoffs. I know we are getting more birthday things, birthday merchandise as of the 5th, because they announced that on their blog post for the Behind the Sims, that the Sim shop is going to get birthday merchandise as of February 5th, but that's not yet, and we don't know what's coming on there. And of course, they just quoted this same tweet that we've already seen. But then they go on to say, according to a source familiar with the plans, both games will be released digitally on PC later this week, and that they're expected to arrive with all the original expansion packs included, but it remains unclear if the legacy games will also make it to consoles at some point. They then have details about when The Sims released in 2000, i.e. hence the 25th birthday, and also it was only a disc-only release, which is, I lost my discs. And The Sims 2 was taken offline over a decade ago, with new digital copies available only to pre-existing owners briefly via an Ultimate Collection on Origin that was removed in 2014. There was a small window of time after that where you could call and get it and I think you had to prove that you owned it, because that's what I did. I was able to get it after 2014 when it wasn't officially on the store, but I did have to provide proof that I own the game, and then I got it. So I do have the Ultimate Collection on the EA app now, but for The Sims 2, but it doesn't work very well. So hopefully, if it is actually coming out, it's going to be updated so that it works better with, current hardware and software, because it was hard to get to work, The Sims 2. And I think I heard the same as Sims 1, but since I lost my discs, I never tried with Sims 1. So I'm curious if you have it or have either, if you've tried playing it on modern software. So as I said, I was going to share some details about the giveaways. So we're going back to the tweet from The Sims. Celebrate The Sims' 25th birthday with the giveaway. Follow @The Sims and comment your favorite memories across The Sims franchise with hashtag The Sims 25 giveaway by January 31st at 11:59 p.m. PST for a chance to win The Sims 4 pack of your choice or a My Sims Cozy Bundle Switch code. And 25 winners will be randomly selected, and you don't need to buy anything. You need to be 18 or older. And then again, it ends January 31st. And then a link to their site with details of the giveaway, which we're going to touch on some of the details, but not all of the details. I did get this from the site. So essentially shows you who is eligible, what countries you need to live in to be able to participate. You need to be the age of majority in your country or territory of residence. To enter, you may enter between, January 27th, 2025 at 10 a.m. Pacific, which is when it opened, and that January 31st, 2025, 11:59 PST, which is what they already mentioned, via any of the 4 platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok. And you also need to send an email, including your name and email address with that subject line to that email address showing here by the time. And of course, you do need to use that hashtag Sims25 giveaway, tagging The Sims, and comment with your favorite Sims memory. And that's the only way that you can enter. So you can only, limitation on entries, and there's some other rules there. So the prizes there are 100 prizes. You can actually go and participate across all the 4 different platforms. But if you happen to win across more than one, you're only going to get 1 prize, is what they say here. I'm paraphrasing. I'm not going to read it in detail. But there are more details. And if you are planning on entering, you should go check out these giveaway rules to see them in detail. Anyways, I'm curious what you think about the possible re-release, and if you're interested in playing either of them, assuming they are re-releasing. I'd love to know in a comment down below. But that's going to be it for this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!